Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Natalie and Happy New Year. I am playing with the Perfect Pairs Embossed Die Cuts and 6x6 patterned paper. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a look through the Embossed Die Cuts. The whole collection is gorgeous. The Perfect Pairs, I'm going to show you, there comes with quite a few in the, like they're repeated. And so I'm just going to give you a quick little flick through. I just love them. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today. This is the Perfect Pairs Basic Collection. I am not going to be using that today, but it was on my desk and I thought I would give you a quick flick through. Again, it's repeated, the patterns are repeated, but you get quite a few. I think there's about 3. I should have checked it before, but I haven't. And I have the perfect, it's not perfect, well it is perfect, Purple Pansies paper collection. Now you can see, well it's a bit hard to see, but the rainbow, I've taken it not entirely flush with the edge of the paper. I've cut it in a little bit because I wanted more of the sun and more of the Pacific area of the rainbow, but you do you. This is an Australian card base. Now for the American peeps, you're going to have to sort of just go with the flow and figure it out, because my measurements are not going to match up. So I've pretty much made a gatefold card out of my card base, but it has that extra center score line down through the middle. I am adhering my stitch circles just to an scalloped cut out of the Purple Pansies, and I'll adhere all my panels. Now I'm going to make a few mistakes here, but this is not one of them. This black center belly, is what we're going to call it today, is 2.5 centimeters by 16 centimeters. I have scored it in inches at 1 inch, 2 1/4, 3 5/8, and 5 inches. Okay, they're inches. And you're going to make those into a valley and a mountain valley. You can sort of see it goes up. We're going to come back to that piece in a minute, because this is where I'm going to make a couple mistakes. This is, when you do this, you're going to adhere it, just a little bit of glue in the center, but it's easier not to do this right now. Okay, this is my mistakes. I'm showing you everything because I'm not perfect, and I don't want anyone to think that their card is not perfect, but this person does it so well and that person does it so well, but we don't. Okay, what you want to do is your black band is going to be adhered under, this is where I figure it out, and we're going to quickly yank it all off, and it's fine. I love my glue for that reason. I don't know how tape people do it, or whether they can have a little bit of time before it's properly adhered. I don't know. We're going to talk about my measurements of the pattern paper and the purple mats a little bit later, because it's a really quick video, because it's a quick card. I have picked 2 different colors, 2 different papers, but that's all right. When you adhere your belly band here, you're going to roughly put it in the middle upside down, and you're going to line up the 2 outer score lines to your score lines on your base card. It's probably the easiest way I can figure out to explain it to you. This is going to be useful, just help you to be able to score it properly and fold it properly, and then you can adhere the pattern paper on the left and right. This is Stacked Sentiments 2. Now it's currently out of stock, my apologies. There's also a Stacked Sentiments 1, and you have, sorry, is that what it's called? Yes, it is. Stacked Sentiments 2 and Stacked Sentiments 1. Also, we're going to die cut our sentiment out of the short sentiment strips, which sort of cuts it all out in one foul go. You can see my card here is pretty much done the groundwork. And it's going to center up, and it does fold flat. So while I adhere all my little bits and pieces and kerfluffle around with it, let's chat. Firstly, on behalf of everyone from Paper Rose, I'm just going to be the person out there to wish you a very, very happy new year. I hope 2026 is very safe for you and is very prosperous. So we're going to say that. I'm saying a lot because I'm just tired. Sorry. My friend Judy gave me a Christmas card. Now, I cannot link over to her because she does not have a blog. She does not have YouTube, but she said she would be tickled pink if I made her card. And so I'm going to call it the pop-up center card. I don't really know if that's the correct name, but my friend Judy made it, and as I said, she said I can't replicate it. So I don't have exact measurements. This is my measurements that I've worked off with the card, but as you can see, it is a very, honestly, a very easy little card and very repeatable. I will leave a link down below over to my blog, which will have the card that I've made, and it will also have Judy's card. And again, I can't link to her, but because she doesn't do any of those sort of things. But she is very chuffed that she does watch the channel too. Hi, Judy. So yeah, leave a comment and let me know what you think of the card. I have the scallop circles. I'm going to tell you these in inches as well, is roughly 3.5 inches. The center circles, I just picked one that was going to fit really nicely with the scallop circle, and I measured it to be about 3 by 3/16. The pattern paper that we're using, I've cut it down to 4.2 centimeters by 13.7, and you're going to need 4 of those. Now I've just used those 2 separate different paper, so but you can do whatever you wish. The purple mats are 4.8 by 14.2. You can see it folded up all there. It fits into just a standard C6. And you're going to need 4 of those. That's it. Take care. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.